Hello, thank you for coming and teaching for me today. I'm going to run through a few things that might make it easier for you while you are teaching digitally and how I run my room. So I have on the desktop, I have a Pledge of Allegiance picture of a flag that you can click the share screen button and choose, see how all of the open windows will show you what you can share screen with. If you open up the Pledge of Allegiance button, it's or icon that's on the desktop, and you click share screen, it's right there. And then the kids will stand for the Pledge of Allegiance when Quinlan comes in the morning at 8:10. After that, you can just simply close the Pledge of Allegiance, and it'll bounce the share off, and then you can move on. This is an opportunity then for you to introduce yourself to the kids. Ms. Dillman will be coming in at 8:20, where she will help you with social studies. Students are working on their geography questions for week 21, and some are already done. Students who are done with their geography questions will work on their notable women in U.S. history report. I have two friends who are done with that. Those students can choose to work in the I'm done page, or they can work on their informative writing paragraph or more research, or anything else they may owe me. They probably won't owe me anything. After geography, we then move on to the informative writing booklet. I left a little note here for you. But they are working on their introductory paragraph. They should choose something from lesson 9 that we did today to complete lesson 10. They can also work on their research. So in order to work on research, they should go to great websites and either go to Pebble Go or click on the research portion of the reading page and go to World Book. The username and password for that is Finley Vikings. Finley's the username, Vikings is the password, all lowercase, and Vikings is plural. So after you finish with social studies and writing, there's a 15-minute break in between social studies and writing, and the schedule is posted on my big computer. The kids in the middle of social studies, they go to gym, and then they come back and keep working in social studies. But at 10:40, they have lunch. And from 10:40 to 12:30, you have planned time and lunch. So at 12:30, the students will log back in, and then you'll begin math. Give them 5 to 10 minutes to log in, ask them how their lunch was. The students will be working in digital copies of their math page. The physical copies, I've left you the book here so you could see the lesson, but we did the lesson yesterday. And then they have page 101 and 102 to fill out digitally. Feel free to help them. It is just independent practice. So after that, then we move. After they finish that, then they can do their hidden picture. Some are still working on multiplication 1. Some are able to move on to page 2. If they finish their hidden picture multiplication, then they're to go to work in Khan Academy. They know what they're working on in Khan Academy, but it's just basically they're working on their 3rd grade course mastery. Then you will take a 15-minute break at 1:40. From 1:40 to 1:55, they will have a 15-minute break. Then you go into reading and word studying. For reading, I have this little activity of how many words can you make out of the word leprechaun. Now, the students have never done this before, to my knowledge, so might want to go over on how you create other words from a root word, from a bigger word. They should see how many words they can come up with and then score themselves and turn that in. If they finish that, you're not ready to move on to Wordly Wise at 2:30, then they can go and read in Raz Kids. where they can do one book and one quiz. I have left you the Wordly Wise book, which you should do at 12:30, starting on page 112 for lesson 10D. If you don't get through the whole thing, that's fine. But use the Elmo to project the book for them. You'll have to put the page number in the chat room because that's what they're used to. And they'll probably ask you to do it even if you already have. But that's pretty much the rundown. If you have any questions, please feel free to text me at 708-268-4972. And as long as I'm not too sick from the vaccine, I will answer pretty much right away. All right. Thank you so much again for subbing, and enjoy your day. Bye.